Hello everyone, my name is Bảo ING, currently studying at the MH school in class 92. And nowadays there are many hot topics about the educations of our children, and one of them is about studying overseas. There are some people who think that the studying overseas is very difficult and harmful, while some others think that the studying overseas brings a lot of interesting benefits to our students. And almost everything has its good and bad sides, so follow me to discuss about the advantage and the disadvantage of studying overseas. So the first one we will talk about is the advantage. In this section, you can clearly see the benefits of studying abroad. So the first one, you have a better learning opportunities. Studying overseas makes it easier for you to receive the best possible teaching in your chosen field of study. This is because you can apply to study at any leading institution in the world for your subject, and rather than settling on what institutions are close to your home. And the second one, it looks good on your CV. Having a period spent studying abroad on your CV tells employers that you're a well-traveled person who's open to different cultures and different points of view. It also suggests that you have the ability to be independent and that you likely possess valuable language skills. And the third one, it makes you a more interesting person. It's a Chile, but studying abroad really does broaden your horizons. Being in a foreign country and seeing how other cultures approach life makes you challenge your assumptions. It makes you see things from another point of view, which turns you into a more rounded and more open-minded person. And the fourth one, you get to learn a new language. If you study abroad in a country where they don't speak your native language, you'll have an exciting opportunity to learn theirs. There's nothing like living in the country to learn its language. If you already know the basics of the language, this is your opportunity to improve your fluency. And the fourth one, it takes you out of your comfort zone. Moving abroad to study forces you to be independent and not rely on your family members for support. You will have to work for yourself how everything works in your country, in your host country, and this gives you the opportunity to confront any social anxieties and you may have and become a more confident person as a result. And you will realize that you can do much more for yourself than you previously thought. And the second one is the disadvantage. So in this section, you can clearly see the dark side of studying abroad. The first one is a high cost. It often is the case that the fees are higher for the international students. Plus, you may not be entitled to be the same student loans that you would receive back at home. In addition, you will have to factor in considerable moving costs when you choose to study abroad. And the second one is homesickness. Being away from your family and friends can be a lonely experience as you try to navigate a foreign destination on your own. This can result in sadness and anxiety, and a good way to get over homesickness is to mix with your classmates and make friends quickly. And the third one is the language issues. It takes time to blend with a new atmosphere, and you may face difficulty communicating with the people first. Lack of communications is one of the significant disadvantages of studying abroad. And the fourth one, chances of facing racist harassment. This disadvantage may or might not be very common, but it's still prevalent in many parts of the world. Many students around the world are still facing racist harassment in the university or the place they stay, as it cannot be taken very lightly. Racist attacks have stopped many students from choosing studying abroad. And so, here I pointed out the benefits and the harms of studying abroad. So, according to the most opinions, whenever studying abroad can turn into the exciting and wonderful experience or a difficult journey, it's up to you. You need to be well prepared if you want to become an international student. It is necessary to prepare a soul mentally as well as your life skills, because it's very useful for you in a foreign land. And saying this means I would like to close my presentations here. And thank you teachers and friends for listening.
MIS, đa trí tuệ, một nhân cách.